backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On play action now, McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point in this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Here's Carter on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. He'll get this complete to Mooney. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there. From the 44 here on 2nd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Drake London with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Penix on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it's second down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Penix facing a third and long. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Penix now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Pitts brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So now, here's third and goal. One's out and cut on the right side. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Trying for it with Penix. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons grow their lead to 8. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got him. That's Addison. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on third, McCarthy. That's caught for the first. but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They send a man in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going, get it positioned, and swat it away. That is well done. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Here's Penix. They don't get this complete to Pitts. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Into the hands of Pitts. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Working quickly here. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. Still has some space inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down for a loss. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Falcons, lined up with a 2nd and 8. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it 8 yards, and it's 3rd and goal. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. The back's got it. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons push the lead up to 12. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He lets one fly deep downfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons go up by 19. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's loaded another one. He's got it at the 30. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it.
I can feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Penix on first down. Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. 2nd and 10 now. Wow, his first real mistake. Oh, the ball is loose again. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked up by the defense. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity. That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Finds a man right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
And again, it's Penix. Escapes the pocket. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Falcons piling it on going into halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And no, they faked it. Brought in near the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop. On second down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Staying with Robinson. Across midfield to the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Penix now on first down. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Atlanta. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return starts at the 3.
The Vikings take over first and 10. They're on the 40.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. They go play action. Here's Penix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play, and the Falcons will have a first. Robinson on the inside, fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Penix working from the gun. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Running back, motioning right. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Has it downfield, working the left. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10, McCarthy. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Falcons will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man, it's London. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, here's Penix. falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Taking a shot for the end zone. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds too. Oh, I don't believe it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Robinson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Offense up to the line fast. He finds him right side. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Vikings have it to start the 4th, and given that score, they're... They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He'll throw on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. McCarthy to throw for it. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Jump off caught by his back. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And finally gets one to go after a couple of misses already in this one. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Evans now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They motion the tight end over. Penix on first down. They connect on the deep shot. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. He goes back to him yet again, complete.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
They'll run it with Bijan, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here's Robinson, and the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Falcons are running them out of the building. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third, oh look at this, they're faking it! Catches it out left. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. Return's looking good so far. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. They've got first down from the 31. It's a design boot. That's incomplete left side. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more...
He flips the field for that before being taken down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. What I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football, because now, well, now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Falcons have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. He just kept going backward, trying to find an escape, and that just got tougher and tougher to watch, Brock, as it went.
Such an empty feeling for a quarterback because you're trying to keep the play alive. But let me give some credit to the defense here.
He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throw reeled in by London. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Now the give for Bijan. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Oh, this is a unique look. Okay, they're going to the Emery and Henry formation, or monster formation, as it's also known here on 1st down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And
Touchdown, Atlanta! So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This return starts at the 5.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
One final shot here. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a